For most men, the term suit rings a bell, although some people only refer to the jacket of the suit as a suit, like we learned in the previous video. When it comes to a blazer, the ladies have used this term a lot to a point where you feel that a blazer is feminine. What about a sports coat or a sports jacket? Any ideas? Gentlemen, this is Dapar, and after today's video, you should be able to differentiate between a blazer, a sports jacket, and a suit jacket. Are you ready? Then let's do this. Yo, so welcome back to Dapper, a channel where we give men's style advice and tips. So if you haven't subscribed yet, then make sure to hit the subscribe button below and also turn on your notifications such that whenever a new video drops, you'll be amongst the very first people to know. Like I said, today we'll be differentiating between three jackets in the history of men's style: the blazer, the suit jacket, and the sports jacket. Number one, the suit jacket. This is self-explanatory. A suit jacket is the jacket of a suit. So the main thing is to know what a suit is. And like we said in the previous video, a suit is a jacket and a pair of trousers made from the same fabric and intended to be worn together. So the jacket part of that is what we are referring to. How do you differentiate a suit jacket from a sports jacket or a blazer? Now, the suit jacket is the most formal among the three. Over time, it has become like the formal uniform. So weddings, job interviews, award ceremonies, the theater, going for the opera or musical, these are considered formal events. That is why the suit is used for such events, even sometimes funerals. One way to differentiate the suit jacket from the other two is by the structure. Suits are more structured. They are made from very high quality wool and come in solid colors. For instance, the gray, the navy blue, black, and even charcoal. But Richie, some suits come in patterns. Yes, I agree with you. Some suits come in patterns, but remember what we said before, that suits are for formal events. Only some patterns are considered formal enough to be used for a suit. Patterns like pinstripes, chalk stripes, window panes, glen plates, these are considered formal enough for suits. Still on structure, a suit jacket would have shoulder pads and some canvas. Canvassing refers to the construction of a suit. When you pick a suit jacket, the canvas is that piece of fabric that you find in between, sandwiched in between the fabric of the suit outside and then the inner lining. And it's mostly made from camel hair or horse hair with some cotton or synthetic fabric. The canvas is what gives your suit that shape and support. It is what gives it that drape. It makes it sit well on your body and fit well. Yes, that's what the canvas in your suit is for. It enhances your masculine features, make them more prominent. This structure I'm talking about, the shoulder pads and then the canvas in there, is what makes the suit very, very formal, hence making it very difficult if you try to pair it with any other trousers that is informal. That was for the suit jacket. Let's move to the next jacket on the list, which is the sports coat or the sports jacket. Before we do that though, if you haven't subscribed yet, take a brief moment to hit the subscribe button below and make sure you turn on your notifications so that when we drop a new video, you'll be among the very first people to know. So the sports coat or sports jacket, this is basically the most casual among these three jackets. It's like the direct opposite of the suit jacket. Put a suit jacket here and put the sports jacket here. They are like direct opposites, which means no shoulder pads or no or less canvassing. Why is it called a sports jacket? Well, your guess is as good as mine. Once upon a time, these kind of jackets were used for sports. And by sports activities, I don't mean your football or basketball. It would have been weird, huh? Steph Curry in that kind of jacket doing the three-pointers. But luckily for us, not that kind of sporting activity. They were used for shooting, hunting, and fishing. So that should tell you that only luxurious men owned the sports jacket back in the day. Sports jackets are mostly made from textured fabrics like flannel or herringbone, and also come in a variety of colors and patterns. An example, the houndstooth. Another way to differentiate the sports jacket from the suit or the blazer is that unlike the suit or the blazer, which will come in flap pockets, that is pockets sewn into the jacket, the sports jackets come with patch pockets that are sewn onto the jacket. So if you're looking for a jacket that will go with your denim jeans, or it will go with your chinos or khaki trousers, then this is your go-to. The sports jacket will do the trick for you. Why? Because of its casual and less structured nature. Good, now we are done with the suit jacket and we are done with the sports jacket. That leaves us with one more jacket to go, gentlemen. One more. So if you haven't still subscribed yet, then hit the subscribe button now. The blazer, gentlemen, is what you term your lukewarm jacket, because it is not as formal as the suit jacket, but it is dressier than the sports jacket. So in between, that is your blazer. So how did this jacket come about? Well, history has it that in the early 1800s, that is 1837 to be precise, the captain of the warship called HMS Blazer commissioned this short double-breasted navy jacket with brass buttons for his crew. Why? Why should his crew wear this? Guys, you should know there's always a woman involved. Yo, the captain made his crew wear this kind of jacket to impress Queen Victoria, who was paying the ship a visit. And guess what? She loved them. That was how come the blazer gained popularity. So gentlemen, sometimes, most of the time, all the time, dress to impress. So who knows? The reason why that lady is not, paying you some attention is that you are not dressing good enough to impress. Come on, man. Step it up with a jacket. Back from the history class, gentlemen. So what will help you identify a jacket as a blazer? Blazers are created to blaze, to be colorful. Okay, so they come in solid colors and come in stripes as well. Bold stripes. Blazers could have some piping from the collar to the lapel all the way down. Blazers could also have some crests on the patch pockets. This is to identify the blazer with a group or an organization. And nowadays, some designers have taken to that and they are putting their crests on their blazers. One very quick way to identify a blazer is by its buttons. Look, the buttons would come in colors that are contrasting to the color of the jacket itself. Sometimes you would have brass buttons, gold buttons, or just any bright colored button. And the blazer is more structured than the sports jacket. So it may come with some shoulder padding or some canvassing, right? You can pair the blazer with your t-shirt, with your turtleneck, even with your dress shirt or your OCBD, Oxford Cloth Button-Down shirt, and your chinos or denim jeans, depending on your style. But just note that because of their very bright colors and because of those crests on them, the blazer draws attention to you. So there you have them, gentlemen. This is how you differentiate between a blazer, a sports jacket, and a suit jacket. Did I miss anything? If I did, let me know in the comment section below, and let me know what you think about this video in general. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button below, and also turn on your notifications such that whenever a new video drops, you will be among the very first people to know. Till the next video, let's continue to dapper all the way out.